Hello, YouTube. It's Vivian. Basically, I thought I'd make a video today of my list of things that I can't wait to do once I've lost weight from the surgery. I've decided there are a few things that are annoying, extremely annoying to me. One, and I know it sounds stupid, my husband likes to go out in the back of our apartment through the window, and he's always asking me to come with him. I think one of my biggest happy moments would be when I get through that window without looking like I'm getting stuck in the window every time. Um, Another thing, being able to sit straight up while my feet are in front of me. I know that sounds really weird, but when I sit on the floor or if I'm sitting somewhere and my legs are straight out in front of me, I have to kind of lean back a little bit. It's just too much weight for me to hold up for a long period of time, not even a short period of time. Um, Being able to get on an airplane without an extender seatbelt and not feeling like my hip is taking over the other person's seat, that would be nice. Um, Let me think here. Also, walking my dog and not being winded, walking anywhere and not being winded, being able to use my old clothes for winter clothes so that I could stuff warm clothes underneath those clothes and not feel like huge. Right now I've got fat as insulation in the winter. Um, there are just a few things. Like, we're going to Six Flags in 2 weeks, and I'm a little nervous about the rides. I'm like, do they have a weight limit on these rides? Is there, most things have a 250-pound weight limit, and I am over that. So, um, that's never. I hate to say this, I've never been over 250 pounds until the last like year or so. Um, Before that, I was struggling in the 230s, and I never thought that I would get out of the 230s. I kept trying to lose it, and it wouldn't go anywhere. I'd get down to like 228, and then it would come right back on, and then I'd get up to 240, and then I'd be like, no, 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 it's gotta stop, it's gotta stop. So I'd start dieting again, get it down, and then I quit smoking this year, and it's just been creeping up ever since. And there was a moment of panic, and I started smoking again, and now I've quit again, and it's all very frustrating, I'm sure. The other things I can't wait to do, and I know this is really petty and it sounds really bad, but I have a sister who happens to be the skinny one in the family, and she's gorgeous. But if I were skinny, I would be prettier, and I know that's so shallow of me. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm admitting this. Um, but she's my whole life made fun of me for being bigger, and I'm also taller, but she gave me a kind of weight complex as a child, thinking that because I'm taller, I didn't think because you're taller, you're going to wear a bigger size. I thought because I'm bigger, I'm going to wear a bigger size. So immediately in my head, I was completely upset. And in high school, I ended up getting skinny, and she still rammed on me. And I was just like, I don't know what to do about this. I learned to ignore her after a while, but it would be really nice to be able to go back home, see her, and say, I look good. I look fit. I look healthy. And you have nothing to say to me anymore. I know that's really dumb. Um, Another victory would be to ask her to borrow a pair of her pants. They may be short, but I'll get into them. I know that's stupid. Let's see here. I don't know. I have little goals set up in my closet where I have old pairs of jeans that they're kind of timeless jeans. They're not the kind of jeans that are gonna ever go out of style. Um, and I have them in every single size that I have been in the past like 20 years. I swear. There's except maybe a size 9. I don't have size 9 or an 11 because I kind of gave up on those sizes at one point. But I definitely have 18, 16, 14. and some in-betweens that you can find at weird stores that have like 17s and 15s and stuff like that. So I have all of them. I have one pair of each size because, I mean, it's something to gauge other than the scale, because I know that bodies shift and weight changes. Um, the other thing I noticed is lately my breasts are so heavy. My husband was like, "You need to stop slouching," and I was like, "I'm slouching? I didn't know I'm slouching." He's like, "Try sit." He like sit straight up, and I realized it's actually kind of painful for me to sit straight up, and I was just like, um, that's a problem. It's a big problem. So, and I know that those will go a lot lower once I've lost more weight, but they've never been small. Even when I was thin, they weren't small. They're naturally big, but I have a feeling that after this surgery, there's a few things I'm going to have to spend money on, such as um, breast lift and tummy tuck, things like that. So I'm saving every penny of mine for that. And I feel, parts of me feel so shallow for getting all of this done. My husband, when he first found out when I told him that I was going to do the gastric bypass surgery, he was like, "Why are you being so shallow? You're gorgeous." And I had to explain to him, "Look, I'm not one of those girls that is a BBW. I think that's the dumbest thing people can say. It's almost like an excuse to go ahead and let yourself be huge. It's not healthy. It's disabling. There's so many things that are wrong with this picture. But I mean, you can be a pretty woman and be overweight, but I think that trying to make yourself into a category it's really dumb. I'm not one of those people that's like, "Hey, look at me, I'm unhealthy and I'm beautiful." It's kind of like a heroin addict going, "Look, I've got that chic look. It's really pretty, but I pop, heroin in my veins all the time." It's really dumb to me. I think that food is an addiction, and I think that food can be one of the hardest addictions to ever get over, and one of the problems with it is that it is something you actually do need in your life to sustain life, which makes it even harder. It's not like a pack of cigarettes that you can just throw away and never see again. You have to have food, and it's a constant struggle. And I'm willing and able to struggle and to win. I just need help. I've gotten to that point where I just help, just a little bit of help, a little bit. And I find out on June 29th what my surgery date is, and we'll go from there. Next week, I'm going to Maine, so I have to go sit on an airplane very uncomfortably and fly over to Maine. I am a maid of honor in my friend's wedding. I have a small goal there of. I bought a dress. This is going to kill me. I bought a dress that is a size too small for me right now. Um, Her wedding's in October. I figured worst case scenario, my insurance denies me, I will go on some sort of liquid diet, drop 10 to 15 pounds before the wedding so that the dress fits. Best case scenario, I have the surgery, the dress is a little big, and all we have to do is just pin it. It wouldn't be a big deal to pin it. So, but I did try it on just for giggles, and while I am able to zip it up, the zipper gets all crunkled, that weird thing where you can tell it's too small, and my boobs look, while they are smushed completely, they look fantastic in that dress. But that's not the goal. I really don't want to wear a dress that's really small. So, um, yeah, that's a goal for me. Also, my super happy golden birthday is coming up this year, November 11th, 11/11 of 2011. And if you add it all up, I'll be 33. So hopefully we'll be able to do something really great for that, like a cruise or something. Who knows? It's going to be cold. So I will leave this video. I know it rambles a lot. I tend to switch gears very quickly. I appreciate you watching, and I will check in uh, closer to when I have my surgery date, and I will let you know how I'm feeling, unless something comes up. Obviously, that happens. So, um, everybody out there who's going for the surgery, I wish you the best of luck, and subscribe to my page. I'll subscribe to yours. We can work together, try to get this done. I'm trying to have some sort of accountability on here. Have a good day.